boy math, is opening up your marriage so that you can go around and mess around with everyone, fuck around, and then getting mad because your wife is getting smashed, because you completely underestimated how much value she is in this market. You said, let's open up this relationship, let's have an open relationship for you to smash.
Babe.
When I smash, it's a problem. You're causing, and you see this all the time on the internet, boys.
Hi, we are two baddies, one mic. And my name is Turife. Thank you so much for tuning in. She'll introduce herself, okay? She knows who she is. Modern day woman. Anyway, before we start off, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, share, do everything, okay?
Yes, and obviously ring the bell for the notifications so that you are updated every single time we have a new episode. And my name is Kathomi. Also, don't forget, we got nominated for People's Choice Awards for podcasting. So also go rare and do your thing
and
vote for us because you nominated us, so you vote for us.
We're such YouTubers.
We really are.
Subscribe.
We really are. Subscribe.
Okay, we'll get right into it. Now, we have been hearing of girl math and we even talked about it, how things just make sense for us as girls. But now there is boy math.
Dang.
Girl math was very fun, it was silly, it was entertaining, it was comical, we laughed about it. But boy math, because boys decided they wanted to get into the conversation, things went left for them very quickly.
Very quickly.
Because boy math is very traumatizing.
It really is.
Because what the hell? What examples of boy math do we know? I know one for certain, okay? When you're alive, you have 2 children, okay? 2 children. But when you're dead, why do you have 5 children?
Woodworks.
Why do people pop out and like, that's my daddy too? I saw him every Saturday to Sunday.
Oh my God.
And you know your daddy was traveling.
Oh my God.
So traumatized.
It's the fact that you have even super rich people who have children in different countries. So you have 3 families in 3 different countries and nobody knows about each other. You find the time. Closer to home, I know someone who actually was married to this person for a long time, only for her to find out he had a family in Kenya who they would also go for vacations with. They would also do all of those fun things with. He was also there with his children.
And they were never caught.
They never were caught. And eventually it turned out really, really, really horribly for the first wife because unfortunately she was kicked out. She lost all her money, all her assets, and she ended up working as a mbotch in the second wife's household. Let me tell you.
It's giving Niger movie. It's giving Bollywood,
it really
Nollywood
is.
plot.
Unfortunately, it's someone I actually know may be related to. Wild. I think another example for me is the most common one. Yani, when girls go out for girls' nights, it's just partying, shots, bottle imechafu, meza imechafuliwa. Even when guys take girls out for parties, it's like meza inachafuliwa, guys are just pouring belea. Hey, wako moet shamdor. Yani, we like to bam bam. We like to kill with the bum boys.
Wow.
Suddenly, when it's just a boys' table, boy math is 1 bottle, 20 men.
Wow.
Explain.
We're not being... We won't exaggerate it to 20 men, but you'll see like a crowd. Remember we had gone out and that table of dudes, they were not even given chairs.
Nope.
They brought out the chairs for that table afterwards because it was like 4 dudes on one table with only 1 booty.
Imagine.
Boy math. How does that work?
How does that make sense?
Why do I feel embarrassed?
It's very strange. Why are you stingy with your friends? You need to be chafuaing the method the way you chafua when the galdams are there. Huh?
Another boy math I will never understand is how somebody will just beat their chest and be like, I don't want a gold digger, I stay away from gold diggers, you women just want to dig gold. And him himself does not have the gold to be dug.
Gosh.
You know, you can't be out here calling people gold diggers and being very protective of your assets when the only thing to your name is you plus your fuliza balance.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way, okay? You need gold, okay? Where's the money? You're earning all of I won't say a specific salary but you can't be out here calling people gold diggers.
It's crazy.
And you don't have the gold.
Boy math is equals to a boy whose father left. Alienda kununua maziwa.
Wow.
Hajairudi nyumbani.
Oh.
Suddenly, the only parent you have is your mother. She takes care of you, brings you up into this nice young man. Suddenly, you're taking out all of your anger of your father leaving on the one parent that is taking care of you. So much so that now all the women in your life have to suffer the consequences of your not having a father figure.
Jesus
Boy math.
Christ.
Boy math.
It's very
Can
traumatizing,
you
as you
people
can see.
heal?
Another one, I think I saw this a while back,
Mm-hmm.
where somebody came on Twitter and was just having a rant and talking about how, his car is his asset. He would never put his car under his wife's name, blah, 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 blah. But this man they're not married, but he has a baby mama with 2 kids, of which he's paid for CS.
Mm-hmm.
So that's upwards of 300,000, or like he has really paid for something in this woman's life. He has paid for the birth of these children. He has paid for the house, the expenses, and everything. But now, when it comes to something as frivolous as will you write a will when you die? They're going to be like, me, I'll write my mother's name. These women just want to suck you dry. What do you mean?
Boy math is
You've
having
already
a wife
invested
and
in this
putting
woman.
all your assets. I've seen this happening a lot with especially basketballers. They have that habit of
In your
putting
mother's
all
name.
your assets in your mother's name, all your money in your mother's name.
Make it make sense.
So that the women in your life that you are supposed to be loving on, suffer when you die.
So your wife will inherit your mother will inherit your Subaru, because beyond that, what else do you have?
You die, now we're fighting with your mother.
For Subaru. Make it make sense. And he was so quick. Me, I will put my mother in my will. I can never do my wife.
Gosh.
You have paid for the birth of the children. Upwards
Why not
millions.
protect your own children?
Why not protect the legacy of your children? If you do not trust the woman you're having children with, why
are you having children with this woman to begin with?
Umeachia mama yako mali yote, now children are suffering because
They have
your
to go
mom,
to show.
your shosho has to approve.
Now
things.
they've been taken to public school because your mother has refused to take them to private school anymore.
Yeah.
Boy math is knowing full well you want no children in your life. You really do not want children in your life. Yet, uko all willy-nilly. You're every chicken, cow, human, female looking person. Una zamandani. No protection, no condoms, no nothing. And very much so beating your chest saying, I can never have a vasectomy. Bruh, what's your plan? Because baby mamas wanatokanga wapi?
Boy math is having such a bad, what do you call it? Like, perception of women with who are not married, and you're very quick to say baby mama, be careful who you have children with. But when the tables are turned, you come to social media. Case in point, the man who had a child with this woman, after the child was born, he did not want to pay child support. So in his mind, he files for full custody of this child. And the woman is like, okay, have the child. I want nothing to do with this child. You file for full custody so that you don't pay child support.
Go ahead.
Have the child.
That's the alimony.
Now he's over here on Twitter talking about, oh, this is the day the mother is supposed to have the child, but she's not picking up the phone. She doesn't want to be.
Full custody means full
custody, sir. Look at you now, perambulating.
For shame. And it's a very popular guy. Is it the same guy?
Yeah, it's the guy who
over there trying to embarrass the child.
What did you want us to do?
Child.
She was just doing what men do.
Boy child, and I think I'll read this. Boy math, is opening up your marriage so that you can go around and mess around with everyone, fuck around. And then getting mad because your wife is getting smashed. Because you completely underestimated how much value she is in this market. You said, let's open up this relationship. Let's have an open relationship for men you to smash. Babe. When I smash, it's a problem. You're causing, and you see this all the time on the internet, boys.
Especially on those Reddit stories.
Yeah.
My husband wanted to open up the marriage, but now he's not getting any, but I am out every night.
I saw another one where the husband and the wife wanted to go to a swingers party. They get to the swingers party, no one is interested in the guy. The wife is over there getting railed. And people are running train on this babe. She's on every sex swing. The guy is just there looking. What you gonna do? You wanted us to do this.
Karma.
She didn't want to go at all. He insisted. Didn't get nothing. Sad.
Boy math, which I'll never understand, is when you katia a girl, you're hollering at a girl, you're like, madam, hey, stop. What's your name? What's your number? And then when she rejects you, you decide to insult them. Or to tell them, ata haukai poa, ata hizo zako ni fake, ata hauna matako. What do you mean? You were just hollering
when
at
you were
me.
singing, you did not see my matako was missing.
Ata hauko mrefu, ata we ni mfupi. What do you mean? What do you mean?
You had it.
I've never understood
Now?
what goes through a man's brain when
Now?
they're doing that.
Boy math is respecting the sanctity of marriage, insisting you remain faithful to your partner, insisting they never ever cheat on you or look at another man sideways, but going around and having 7 baby mamas. How is marriage more important than fatherhood? Do you get what I mean? Boy math.
Boy math, on a very serious tone, is only relating or empathizing with victims of sexual abuse when you're told, what if it was your sister? You know? Like when somebody is talking about that girl was drunk and then she was raped, and then you're quick to say, she should have known better.
Shouldn't have been
But
drunk like that.
You'll only empathize with her if somebody says, what if it was your mother? What if it was your sister? Only then
Suddenly.
do you be like, they should not have done that. That is so horrible. Somebody should have protected her. Only when it's your sister, your cousin, your relative. What's happening?
Boy math is insisting, that your wife be your peace. That your woman is your peace. Turning around, you are her terror. This woman is constantly crying on the internet. She's constantly praying, going for prayer warrior meetings because you have traumatized her that much. And you're over there saying women should be your peace.
Boy math is wanting a traditional woman who pays the bills. Make it make sense. You want me to cook and clean and serve you and suck your dick in the same breath and still go to work? What do you mean?
Raise your children.
What do you mean? You want me to be wearing hallelujah drum beating skirts, ili na sweep chini, nimevaa kiremba, protecting my image as your wife. You know? You want me to be a traditional babe who is, what do you call it, submitting to you.
Submissive.
But you still want me to go 50-50.
Beck and call. You
Wow.
say, she's there with your hot water.
Yes, my heart. You want
Yes,
a
my
Ugandan
husband.
babe?
Kneeling down constantly.
A Ugandan corporate babe.
Make it make
Make
sense.
it make sense.
In the same breath, boy math is when you don't even know which pan to buy to cook eggs. You don't know even which grade eggs you need to buy. Yani you cannot cook, you cannot do your own laundry, never have you ever. And suddenly, expecting that the women in your life do the same. And when they refuse to cook and clean, what do you turn around and say? You're so lazy. I don't like lazy and dirty women in my life. Boy math.
Boy math is being 53-year-old and having a podcast and talking about how women this, women that, women this, women that, and believing in the nonsense that you're spewing and having a following of people who just view women as very insignificant beings. You know who I'm talking about. If you're over 50 years old with a podcast talking about women, something ain't right. 1 + 1 is not 2, sir. You need to be having grandchildren. But you're single, 60 years old, saying women are bad.
Such an embarrassment to the society. Boy math, I will read this, is when you want to break up. But instead of that, you just keep doing small subliminals.
Women men never break up.
Hey! And you start being completely insufferable. Insufferable. I cannot even breathe in this house because you have decided you want to break up with me, but you don't want to go ahead and do it.
You don't have the courage.
Beat your chest and break up with somebody. You don't want to be, you don't want them to start stalking you or closure. Break up with someone. Don't be with someone's child. If you don't want them, leave them alone.
Because some of us can be very understanding. Oh, you're treating me badly. Maybe it's because your mother left.
Maybe you had a bad day at work.
I can fix you.
I can fix you, baby boy. boy math.
Please release us and shackle us from this.
And in the same beat, it's those guys who also will screw every single woman. Yani esto mzima kila mtu anajua jina yake kama. But you,
Wow, come on.
you want a very loyal girlfriend.
Virtuous woman.
Kamau, you did me dirty.
You
Kama.
have a Kamau. There's a Kamau.
Kama, you did me dirty. Hey, my God. Hey.
Boy math is thinking that only one person needs to come when you're having sex.
Oh.
It should be two.
Oh.
You should understand it's two people involved. Two people should get off the train. Okay? You just don't alight the train and leave the other one. Headed somewhere, unknown destination. Two people need to arrive.
It's called the big O.
Not just you.
Everybody needs to get it. You can get it.
Even if it's faking, make sure she fakes it.
At least. Bruh.
Imagine just doing your business and rolling over.
Gosh. Boy math is knowing Drake had a new fade this week. Is knowing Drake has a website where he sells everything virtually. Is knowing Drake's second, third, and fourth name and the last girlfriend he's dated. Is knowing every lyric to his rap songs. But what is your child allergic to? Which school and class is your child in?
Oh. Wow.
When was the last time your child actually went out and had fun with you?
You only picking up. I came to pick up my son. I'll be back next week.
Still the most hilarious video on the internet.
Exactly. Boy math is spending more time with your homies than your girlfriend and trying to justify it. Let me tell you, if you're gay, just say you're gay. Okay? Please. But it doesn't make sense.
People your beard.
Why would you hang out more with your homies, and then when your girlfriend brings it up, you're like, you're clingy, you're nagging, you're doing this. What do you mean?
If you don't want
She's in a relationship with you. She requires your attention, time spent with you. And then the minute she checks out, you're now being concerned. Wow, what's happening? What is wrong? I thought I was doing everything right.
If you're not ready for a relationship, leave it alone. If you're trying to find a beard, please leave people's children alone. Leave the girls alone. She can find another mate.
Another boy math in the same breath is thinking that your role as a partner ends with provision. Africans, where are you? Okay? Your role in a marriage ends at provision. Ukisha provide financially.
Umemaliza.
That doesn't make sense. We need you. We need to spend time with you. Those intangible things. But because you bought me chocolats, you bought me the latest things, now you think you're okay? That doesn't make sense.
People need to understand it's called a relationship.
When I say we need to break up, what do you mean?
I gave you everything.
I gave you everything. No, you did
what
not.
do women want? Sir, this is what we want. We're telling you.
Now we're telling you.
We're telling you. And I think as we finalize, two more. I think a girl math, I'm trying to look for a positive-ish one. And this is the saddest one, I think. You need to heal. Boy math is when you were in class 2, you hit on a small girl, and she was very adamant about not wanting to be with you. Class 2. And up until now, you and your 40-year-old self are revenging every girl you get. Revenge.
Because Shiko
said no to you in class 2. Your whole life as an adult. Revenge. Because women are trash. That was not a woman. That was a toddler. Can you grow up? Can you find help?
I think just the moral of this story should be boys, let girls have things. Y'all did not need to get on the bandwagon.
You really did not.
Of boy math. Now here you are. Let me tell you, yesterday I was laughing at 3 a.m. I'm just dying of laughter. You guys were roasted. You were crucified. You were sent. I was sent. Wow. Let girls have things, okay?
I think so. It's very important.
I can't find a positive boy math thing.
Unfortunately, everything is just very toxic, and this is because you keep trying to fight for things. I even saw, I think, someone saying the way women are, this whole nonsense for women and makeup and stuff like that. And this girl was so mad, she went ahead and did research. Because men are always like, oh, women are always wearing makeup. Are you sitting over there wearing makeup to attract men? Come here. Do you know where makeup actually originated from? Men in Egypt wanted to look good so that they could appease the gods, so that the gods could be able to give them favor.
So they would.
And are you serious?
And the thing is, when women do things, they're not doing it for you.
No.
I don't dress up for the male gaze. That does nothing for me.
No.
I do it for the female gaze.
When
Do you
see
know
a
how
hot
good it
babe,
is? And the babe is like, damn, girl, you fine. When you're drunk in the bathroom and the babe is like, Aki, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty. I love how you did your makeup. That does it for me.
I remember that for months.
For myself and for my fellow babes. But for men, what do you mean?
A man
Who does not understand the price of foundation, the price of everything. The only contribution he can make to the conversation is, you look so much better without makeup. Who told you I'm doing this for you? Anyway, we're getting carried away.
I think we've become this unfortunately is the boy math of this episode.
Exactly.
Like our whole podcast, this is boy math. When one small thing men do is completely overexposed to the internet.
Yeah.
Boys,
I think we should propose to have somebody else counter our thoughts. Yeah.
I think so. We should try and get a guy.
Can you guys can you have man talk? Can you
Man
guys
talk?
ask if Man Talk wants to collaborate with us?
Please.
Yes, the Man Talk versus the Baddies. That would be great.
That would really
That would
be
be
great.
awesome.
And until next week, same time, same place, please do not forget to follow us, share, like, show love, and most importantly, be good to yourself.
And the question we always ask you after every show is,
Did you like that?